Good evening, all of you. Saurav Anand, travel time, travel tune. Okay. So, all getting my voice? Please confirm it in the chat box and give your attendance in the chat box. Okay. So that I get idea who are attending this class right now. Saurav Anand, voice is clear. Please confirm it in the chat box. Rushikesh Kulkarni. Okay. Good evening. Santosh Kumar. Good evening. Good evening. Very good. So all of you are preparing for this upcoming ATC JE exam, and I wish you all the best. Work your hard, work your best, okay, and get your results in the success in the form of success. Okay, Krishna Prasad, very good. So just waiting for 1 minute so that some more students may join, and then we are going to start. Right, 20 important questions strictly based on JATC paper. Okay, not very tough questions. We will not discuss. Not very easy questions. We will focus only on the pattern of ATC JE exam only. Okay, so all questions will be the relevant questions. No, it is not. Previous year questions are not there. Okay, I have made myself these questions for you by observing all the previous year questions or recently held examination questions. Okay, so these questions have been formed by myself, right? These are not previous year questions, but strictly based on the ATC pattern. Okay, so these will definitely help you. And simple questions you have to solve, just you have to revise the formulas and you will get the idea. So let us start now. And here is our first question. So just read the question and provide your answer in the chat box. Okay. Immediately write your answer in the chat box. Recall the concept, solve this, and provide your answer in the chat box. Projection of vector A on the vector B. So this is important question for JEE ATC exam. And you must remember what is the formula to compute projection. Okay. Projection of a vector A on another vector B. What is the formula? And don't forget to like the class. If you like the questions, then okay, very good. So two students, Rishikesh and Krishna, are giving option B. Any other student getting some different answer? Only two options, two answers we are getting right now. All of you present here must provide your answers. Okay, very good. B answer. So let us recall the concept. Remember this formula. Okay, those who don't know, just note down this projection. Okay, projection of a vector A on another vector B is equal to A dot B cap. Simple formula. Projection of vector A on vector B is A dot B cap. B cap is the unit vector in the direction of B. Okay, ये आपका फॉर्मूला है जो सीधा याद रखना है आपको. So equal to this A 3I cap plus J cap minus 2K cap dot now B cap matlab unit vector in the direction of B. Okay, this is B. So first we will write this B, that is minus 3I plus 4J minus K cap upon square root of minus 3 square plus 4 square plus minus 1 square. So 9 plus 16 or plus 1. Okay. So divide by magnitude of B. You will get unit vector. So now what answer you are getting? 3 into minus 3. Okay. 3 into minus 3. Minus 9 plus 4 or minus 2 or minus 1 plus 2 upon root 26. So minus 3 upon root 26 is the right answer. B option you are getting. Now some of the students may get confused in exam, and they may think that this may be the answer. They may take the magnitude actually. Okay, so in exam, don't make this mistake. Don't take magnitude. This projection of vector A on vector B may be negative also. Okay, so negative answer may be there. We need not to provide the magnitude. Remember this. Okay, and what does this negative sign represent here actually? Suppose this vector is A. This is vector A. Sorry, vector B. This is vector B. Okay. Now this is vector A. Now, if here we can see that angle between A and B is an acute angle. So if this is acute angle, so draw a perpendicular from the tip of the vector A on vector B. Okay. So this one, this distance with this sign, okay, this arrow, this will be the projection actually. Okay, projection of A on B. And this is acute angle, so this projection will come to be positive. But if there is obtuse angle, suppose this is B and this is A. Okay, now there is an obtuse angle between A and B. Now, if you want to draw the projection of A on B, so you have to draw a perpendicular from tip of A on B. Now, how you can draw the perpendicular here? From this tip, you cannot draw the perpendicular to this side. So you have to draw the perpendicular in the opposite side actually, okay, by producing this to back side. So now this is the perpendicular. So this is called the projection actually, this one. Okay, so if theta is obtuse, this comes to be negative actually, right? Cos theta is negative in second quadrant. So that is the why you are getting this negative answer. So remember this important point. Now let us move to question number 2. Just read the question and write your answer in the chat box. Okay, Ritik Rastogi is getting answer here. All students present here must provide the answer in the chat box so that there is some idea about how other students are solving this problem. Are they getting the right answer? So Rusikesh, Abhishek, any other student? Krishna, Prasad, Santosh Kumar, anyone? So this problem can be solved using the concept of binomial distribution. You know, in 12th class, binomial distribution is in the syllabus. Okay. Those of engineering mathematics, those topics like Poisson distribution, okay, exponential distribution, those are not in the syllabus of this exam. But binomial is in the 12th class standard. So there you may get question based on binomial distribution and simple PMF properties, right, of a random variable. So remember this important point. Now here, how we can you apply this binomial formula? We know that probability that a random variable x, okay, binomially distributed random variable x takes a value small x is given by the formula ncx p to the power x q to the power n minus x. This is a formula for binomial distribution. Okay, so here how we can apply this binomial distribution? Remember, in a box containing 200 bulbs, there are 20 are defective. 20 bulbs are defective. So if we randomly pick a bulb, the probability of that bulb being defective is what? If there are 20 defective out of 200, So if we randomly pick a bulb, what is the probability that it is defective? So it will be 20 upon 200. Okay. So probability of being defective, probability of a bulb being defective is small p. I am representing it by small p. Our event is getting a defective bulb. That is our event. That is our success. Okay. So p is equal to 20 upon 200, matlab 1 upon 10. So probability Q that bulb is not defective will be 1 minus 1 upon 10. So it will be 9 upon 10. Okay. Now, out of a sample of 5 bulbs, so we are we are checking 5 bulbs. Okay, first bulb, second bulb, third bulb, fourth bulb, fifth bulb. It's in this manner. So there are 5 trials actually. Okay, in binomial distribution, there are total finite number of n trials. So this n is 5. We are performing n trials actually. 5 times we are checking the bulbs. So n is equal to 5. Now probability that here our random variable, what this random variable x is representing? This random variable is representing number of times, exact number of times bulbs are defective out of 5 trials. Okay, 5 बार हमने बल्ब की टेस्टिंग करी है, 5 बल्ब की, उसमें से एग्जैक्टली कितने बल्ब डिफेक्टिव होंगे, हाउ मेनी बल्ब्स विल बी डिफेक्टिव. ठीक है, that number is represented by random variable. Okay, so x is representing that number. Now we want none is defective. So none is defective means number of defective bulb is 0. So random variable must be 0. So what is the probability? Probability for random variable capital X to be 0 is equal to 5C0. P is 1 upon 10 to the power 0 and 9 upon 10 to the power 5 minus 0. We know that 5C0 is 1. 1 upon 10 to the power 0 is 1. So we get 9 upon 10 to the whole power 5. So D is the right answer to this question. And my suggestion to all my dear students is that please prepare this topic, binomial distribution, in depth. Okay, this is important topic. Solve many questions based on this topic so that you will be able to solve the question in exam also. Okay. Now let us move to next question. So this is our next question number 3. Just read the question, try to solve it, and provide your answer in the chat box. So all of you, please solve this and provide your answer in the chat box. No student provided the answer yet. Santosh, Krishna, Prasad, Ritik, Abhishek. Okay, so Abhishek is writing option D. Generally, whenever students see any option 0, they have an habit of answering option 0 in most of the cases, that this may be the answer. Okay, but this is not always true, so please be careful. First solve the problem, and if you get 0, only then tick 0. Okay, so this problem can be solved using the concept of integration by part method. Okay, Eilert rule, all of you remember. So using that you can solve this problem, right? So what is the formula of Eilert rule, or formula for integration by part method? We all know that integration of the product u into v. Okay, we have this product u into v. Its integration is equal to what? First function u multiplied by integration of v minus derivative of u du upon dx multiplied by integration of v, and then we multiply them. Okay, du upon dx into integration of v, and then integration of this whole product again. Okay, ये whole product को फिर से integrate करते हैं, and plus arbitrary constant c. So this is integration by part method formula. Now how do we decide this u? Okay, if we have two functions, then which one is u? So that is selected using Eilert rule, ILATE. ठीक है, inverse logarithmic algebraic trigonometric exponential. So the one at the topmost side is u. Okay, if we have two functions, that lying above is u. So here we can see sine inverse x, that is inverse function. Okay, that is at the top, and another is x upon root 1 minus x square, that is algebraic function. So this will be u and this will be v. Okay, I is on the top, so it will be u. So now we have to find the integration of v actually. So what is v equal to? We are taking v equal to this x upon root 1 minus x square. This I am taking v. So we have to find its integration first. So integration of this x upon root 1 minus x square, that we have to find first. Okay, its integration of v. So here we can use the substitution method. We can use 1 minus x square equal to t. So let us take 1 minus x square equal to t. We are using substitution. Now differentiating both sides, we get minus 2x or into dx equal to dt. So x into dx equal to minus 1 upon 2 dt. So this integration now becomes minus 1 upon 2 or integration dt upon में root t equal to minus 1 upon 2 integration 1 upon root t means t to the power minus 1 upon 2 dt. Okay, so now which formula we are going to use? Integration of t raised to the power n. Remember, integration of t raised to the power n, that is t to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So this is equal to minus 1 upon 2 into t raised to the power minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. So that is 1 upon 2 upon 1 upon 2. 2 cancelled. So equal to minus, and this is root t. So minus root, and t was 1 minus x square. So this is minus or root 1 minus x square. So this is the integration of v. Remember, note down this. What is integration of v? We are getting this part is integration of function v. Now we can put this value here, okay, in this formula. So what we will get? So now many students are providing the answer. Okay, so Saurabh Anand is getting option B. Very good, Saurabh. Very good. Well done. So let us solve it further. So we have u, that is sine inverse x. Okay. So here sine inverse x u multiplied by integration of v, that is this one. So minus or root 1 minus x square. Okay. Then minus, now integration. Now what is du upon dx? If u is equal to sine inverse x, its derivative is 1 upon root 1 minus x square. Okay, derivative of sine inverse x is 1 upon root 1 minus x square multiplied by integration of v, that is minus or root 1 minus x square. So minus minus become plus, and here we have 1 minus x square again or dx equal to, these two are cancelled, we get 1. Integration of 1 becomes x. So finally we get x minus this one. Okay, we are getting x minus this root 1 minus x square or into sine inverse x. Okay, and this is our function fx. Okay, this integration is equal to fx plus constant. So this is fx, that is the antiderivative of this, equal to this one. And we have to compute f1 upon root 2. So it means we have to put x equal to 1 upon root 2. Okay, so after calculating x equal to 1 upon root 2, we can solve this easily. So finally, if you put this value, then B is the right answer. Note down this. So Ritik, you cannot solve every question by only trick. Okay, you have to remember some basic formulas sometime, right? So how we can save the time? Actually, here I am explaining you. In exam, you need not to explain anyone. You have to do many things in your mind and as well as on pen. Okay, pen and paper. So we need not to write this formula. We all remember. If we remember this integration by part method, we know we need not to write that. Okay, directly we can put the values. So first we know we have identified u and v. This is our u and v. Okay, in our mind. Then first function and integration of this. Now that we have to write, we have to calculate integration of x upon root 1 minus x square. Now this thing we have to solve once, at least once. Some steps you can skip, you can write directly according to your practice. And once you get this, okay, so now you got the idea that this is minus sine inverse x into this plus, it will become minus minus plus. So this thing is not required to write. Directly you can write it as x. Okay, because in your mind you can think that both will be cancelled. So directly we will get 1, integration will be x. So by writing less things, you can save the time here. Okay, this is equal to, and then you have to put the value. So in such questions, you have to calculate, because a small mistake may lead to wrong answer, right? So you have to solve this problem, such problems. You will save time in another problems. Okay, there may be some problem which can be solved in 10 seconds or 15 seconds, and some may take more than 1 minute. Okay, maybe 70 seconds, 80 seconds. So that is compensated, remember. Okay, now come to the next question, number 4. So indefinite integration is also important. Basic integration formulas. Okay, integration by substitution, integration by transformation, integration by parts. Okay, and integration by partial fraction. All these basic things you must remember, because you may get question on indefinite integral as well as some definite integral in exam. But question will be easy, and this is also very easy question. Okay, in integration we can form a lot of high level questions. This is some much easy. Only the use of this formula only, nothing else. So now question number 4. Just see the question and you can answer it in very short duration. So the extra time consumed in the previous problem can be compensated here. All of you write your answer. So anyone who got the answer, please write it in the chat box. Very simple problem. You know, there is a simple property. If you see integration of the form minus a to a, okay, fx minus a to a, fx dx. So this is equal to, this integration is equal to twice of 0 to a fx plus f of minus x. Remember this beautiful and important formula. Whenever you see limit from minus a to a, just recall this important formula. This integral is equal to this integral. Now further if f of minus x, if f of minus x is equal to minus of fx, suppose f of minus x comes equal to minus of fx, means if fx is odd function, you can say fx is odd function. So if fx is odd function, so this f minus x is equal to minus fx. So fx minus fx becomes 0. So this integral is 0 immediately. If you know that a function is odd, immediately write 0. Integral is 0. And if f of minus x is equal to fx, means fx is even. If fx is even, so in that case, this is fx, so 2fx. So it becomes twice of. Okay. यहाँ पे 2 बाद में आएगा, अभी यहाँ पे ये लिखना है आपको, यहाँ से हटा दो 0 to a fx plus f minus x. Now if f minus x is equal to fx, it becomes twice of fx. So 2 times 0 to a fx dx. ठीक है, if fx is even function. So यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है, ये इसको इरेज करो. This is the important formula which you should remember. Okay. Now if you see this problem, you can separately apply the limit, separate out all the functions. You know x to the power 11 will be odd function, so integration 0. Cos minus x is equal to cos x, and x is odd, so odd into even is odd, so integration 0. Tan x is odd function, its power 5 will also be odd, 0. So only thing left is 4. So whatever is left using this property, minus pi by 4 से pi by 4 dx. Okay, so equal to what? 4 into pi by 2. This will become pi by 2, so equal to 2 pi. So D is the right answer. So this property is important for your exam, and you have to remember and you have to think in exam about this property whenever you see minus a to a. Now come to next question number 5. So this is problem from relation. In the examination which was conducted recently in the month of July, there were in some set there were 3 questions from this topic, relation. So again you may get question from relation. Just read the question and try to provide the answer in the chat box immediately. Which option is the right answer? And those who attended my class on relation yesterday on YouTube, our panel, those must be able to solve this immediately now. Okay, if there is some student present who attended previous class, okay, very good, Krishna. So just answered. Any other student who attended yesterday's class of relations on panel, provide your answer. You must be able. Okay, Rusikesh is also very good. Very good. Saurabh Anand also provided right answer. So this A option is the right answer. This relation we can see is not reflexive nor transitive. So why? First of all, for this relation to be reflexive, it must have 116688992244 pair. All pairs 1, 1, 6, 6, 88992244 must be present in the relation for this relation to be reflexive. But here only 1, 1 and 6, 6 are present. No other pair is present. So this relation is not reflexive. Okay, not reflexive. Now second thing is transitive. So in a relation, if A comma B is present and B comma C is present, then A comma C must be present. Okay, If A and B, A comma B is present, B comma C is present, then A comma C is compulsory to be present, must be present. If A comma C is not present, okay, both AB, BC are present, but AC is not present, immediately we will conclude that this relation is not a transitive relation. So here you can see the pair 8 comma 9 is present, 9 comma 2 is present. Then where is 8 comma 2? 8 comma 2 is not present. Transitive behavior failed here due to this 8 comma 2 missing here. Okay, so this is not transitive. Not transitive. So obviously neither reflexive nor transitive. It means A is the right answer. And we know equivalence relation is what? A relation which is reflexive, symmetric as well as transitive. That is equivalence relation. So that is not the right answer. Okay. Now here anti-symmetric and transitive. So wrong answer because this is not transitive. Okay. Transitive but not anti-symmetric. So transitive it means not answer. It is not transitive. So this is the right answer only. A option is the correct answer. Okay. Now come to next question number 6. So area of a plane region bounded by two curves. That is also important. You must know different basic graphs of parabolas, straight lines, modulus functions, exponential functions, and you must be able to solve area of plane region bounded by two curves. So just try to provide the answer. I am giving you 1 minute. Okay, so anyone who got the answer, remember y equal to 8x square. So graph you should remember y equal to 8x square is a function, that is a parabola of this form, and line y equal to 8. So this is the line y equal to 8. Now if we put y equal to 8 here, okay, so both are equal. So 8x square equal to 8. So x square equal to 1. So x equal to minus 1 and 1. So these intersection points are x equal to minus 1 here and x equal to 1. So the area bounded is this one. Okay, we have to compute this area. Now if we have any area bounded by two straight lines, x equal to a and x equal to b, these lines, and y equal to fx and y equal to gx, fx above, gx below, then the area is computed by x equal to minus 1 to 1 from this point to this point, this function, that is above function minus below function. So y equal to 8 or minus 8x square. Okay, this integration will give you the required area. and we can see this is even function. 8 minus 8x square is even function. So it will become twice of 0 to 1, 8 minus 8x square dx. And now I hope all of you are able to solve this. So what is the right answer? Write in the chat box. Evaluate this integration and tell me. Okay, Rushikesh is getting C option. That is the correct answer. So the area is 32 upon 3. Evaluate this, you will get 32 upon 3 as the right answer. Square units. So different types of problems can be formed on area, and you have to prepare this topic also, because always in ATC exam, always during the history of ATC exam, they have asked questions from this topic. Okay. Now come to next question number 7. So just read this question and try to provide the answer immediately. So what is the right answer here? Just provide in the chat box. Important problem from probability theory, formulas, basic formula, basic conceptual knowledge is required. Okay. No one understood the answer. Rushikesh, your answer. Saurabh, Ankit, Santosh. Anyone? Okay, so let me explain you the solution. You know, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. A and B का मतलब A intersection B. This is the formula for probability of A union B. What is this left side? This is just probability of A union B. Okay, we know addition rule. PA union B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. And this is equal to probability of A. So if probability of this is equal to probability of this, means number of elements in this A union B is equal to number of elements in A. So it means the set A union B is just equal to set A. So if union of A and B is A, it means that B is completely inside A. Okay. This is the situation. It means B is completely inside A. It means B is subset of A actually. B is a subset of A. Okay. So the elements, suppose these are the elements in B. These are some elements in B, and whole elements are of A. Okay. These all are of A. So now probability of B means B is known. It means element belong to some outcome sample point belong to this set. So if this belong to set B, obviously it will belong to A also, because B is subset of A. So obviously if B is happening, then A is surely to happen. So this probability is equal to what? 1. So B is the right answer. Okay. If B is a subset of A, and it is known, B is known, B is happening, we know that B is happening, then definitely A is happening. Okay. So probability of happening of A under the B is equal to 1. So B is the right answer to this question. Okay. This is not the right answer, because if A is known, so maybe that A is this point, this point is happening, we can say that A is happening, but we cannot say about B something. Here B is not happening, and if this sample point of A belong to this sample point, then B is happening. So in this situation, we cannot say that if A is happening, then B is definitely happening. So this is not the right answer. And this is not the right answer, because if A is happening, we cannot conclude that B is not happening. Okay, because B may happen, right? So this is the right problem, only this B option. Now come to next question number 8. Tell me immediately answer. If you remember the important formula, tell me the answer. So this is based on very important formula. All of you must remember. Distance of a point from a plane. Okay, if this is a plane and this is a point P, suppose it is x1 comma y1 comma z1, and this is the plane ax plus by plus cz or plus d equal to 0. This is the equation of the plane and this is a point. If we draw a perpendicular from this P on this plane, then this is the distance, perpendicular distance, or simply distance of point P from the plane. And this distance is given by the formula ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d, its modulus, divided by square root of a square plus b square or plus c square. So please remember this important formula for exam. Distance of a point from a plane. Now make the calculations yourself. Okay. So this is x1 y1 z1. A is 2, B is -1, C is -2, and D is -8. So Rushikesh is answering option number C. Any other student who got the answer, please provide the answer now. And let us move to the next question now. Question number 9. Okay, Saurabh is also getting C option. Very good. So C will be the right answer here. Now equation of the plane that passes through the point 1 1, 0, 1 2, 1 and -2 2 -1. Okay, so if 3 points are given, we know that if 3 points are given, through these 3 points a unique plane pass. Okay, 3 पॉइंट अगर गिवन है जो नॉन कॉलिनियर है, ठीक है, उनसे एक यूनिक प्लेन पास होता है 3 पॉइंट से. किसी भी प्लेन को यूनिकली डिटरमाइन करने के लिए हमें 3 पॉइंट चाहिए होते हैं. So 3 points are given to us. We have to just find the equation of the plane. Okay. So there is a simple formula to find the equation of the plane. What is that formula? You can note down that equation of the plane passing through 3 points. Note down this equation of the plane passing through 3 points x1 y1 z1 comma x2 y2 z2 comma x3 y3 z3. These are the 3 points. Then what is the equation of the plane passing through them? X minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. Okay. Then x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1. So this determinant equal to 0. Okay, solve this equation, you will get the equation of the plane immediately. So now just you have the formula, you have the points. So calculate this and tell me the answer. What is the right answer you are getting? And evaluation of determinant, you all must know how to evaluate determinant. Calculation of determinant is very, very important for your exam. And those who have joined regular modules, they have already solved problems on determinant, so they must be able. Okay, Krishna is getting B option. Okay. Any other student, please confirm, are you also getting the same answer? you can take this as x1 y1 z1. Okay, 1 1 0. So it means x minus 1, y minus 1 and z minus 0 matlab z. This is the first row. Then this is x1 x2 y2 z2. Okay, so 1 minus this 1, 1 minus 1 0. Then 2 minus 1 1. Okay, then 1 minus 0 1. Now x3 is this minus 2 or minus x1, so minus 3. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. Then minus 1 or minus 0, so minus 1 or equal to 0. Is this the determinant you are getting? Anyone please confirm? Are you getting B option or any other option? Okay. Rusikesh, B option, very good. So I hope all of you can solve it later. Expand this along the first row and get the answer. Okay. Come to the next question, number 10. So problem on limit. Just see the question, try to find out the answer immediately. Okay, B is the right answer in the previous question. So limit, a very important formula. From limit, one question may be there in your exam. You have to prepare basic limit, okay, basic formulas, L'Hospital rule and some basic rules. So here we know that limit x tends to 0, sin x upon x, this is equal to 1. Remember this important formula. So this we can write as limit x tends to 0 sin cube x upon x square. Okay, sin cube x upon x square, or minus limit x tends to 0 x square upon x square equal to. Now here sin x we can write separately, limit x tends to 0 sin x, or into limit x tends to 0 sin x upon x whole square. Okay, minus, now this x square get cancelled, so we get 1. Okay, 1. Now here this is 1, limit x tends to 0 sin x upon x is 1, so its square is 1, and this is 0 because sin 0 is 0. So finally we get 0 into 1 or minus 1 or equal to minus 1. So C is the right answer. Okay, remember. Anyone? Okay, Ankit Kumar provided right answer. Saurabh provided right answer. Very good. So be careful in simple limit. Simple problem will be there from limit. Just have the idea of L'Hospital rule or some basic concept of limits, you will be able to solve. Next is question number 11. Area of the triangle having vertices. So this area is also really important. You must remember the formula to find the area of the triangle. Okay. So I am telling you the formula here. Just note down and remember it. Okay. And those who remember, just solve this problem. Area of the triangle having vertices, these. So if we have a triangle ABC, vertices are x1, y1, x2, y2, and z2, x3, y3. These are the three vertices of a triangle in a plane, xy plane. So what is the area? Just compute this determinant, half x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1, x3, y3, 1. Just compute this determinant and take its half and then take magnitude. Don't forget to take magnitude of this result, because this determinant may be negative also. Okay. So this is the formula for calculating the area of the triangle. So anyone? Okay, one student provided the answer immediately. Two students, very good. Very good. So that should be the speed. Very good. So those who are not able, just use this formula and solve this. D is the right answer. Okay, and this is important for your exam. Now question number 12. The domain of definition of the function. Okay, so within 30 seconds, those who can provide the answer, please write in the chat box. You have 30 seconds to solve this problem. Domain of definition of the function this. Anyone who got the answer, write in the chat box immediately. Okay, so now let me explain you. You know, domain of definition means the set of values of input x which can be applied to the given function so that this function remains defined, valid. Okay, so what x we can apply here? Now we have to apply x in the modulus, then it will go to -1, then half, and then it will go to the sine inverse. Now we know that sine inverse can take input between -1 and 1 only. Okay, domain of sine inverse is -1 to 1. So it means whatever x we apply, this modulus of x -1 upon 2, this quantity must remain between -1 and 1. So we have to find the solution of this inequality actually. Okay, now this 2 is a positive number. We can multiply the entire inequality with 2. Okay, it will remain same. The sign will remain same. So here -2, then less than equal to modulus of x -1 or less than equal to 2. Now we can add 1 to each section. Okay, this, it will remain same. The sign of inequality will remain same. We can add 1 in each quantity. Okay, in the inequality. So -2 plus 1. So it is -1 greater than equal to modulus of x less than equal to 3. Now we have to solve this compound inequality. This is the compound inequality. So in this compound inequality, we are having two inequalities. One is this one, this, another is this one. So we have to solve both of them, and then we have to take the common solution. Okay, intersection of the two solutions. The solution which satisfying both the inequalities involved. Now we know that modulus of x is always greater than or equal to -1. So this is true for all real numbers. Okay, its solution is R. So whatever the solution of this is, that will be the solution of the entire compound inequality. So we have to solve this inequality only. That is modulus of x is less than equal to 3. So it means this x must be between -3 and 3. So domain is -3 to 3. C is the right answer. Clear to all? Basic inequalities you must have idea to solve, and remember the domains of basic functions, basic inverse trigonometric functions also. Sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, all these domain you have to remember. Okay. Come to the next question number 13. So composition based problem. Just try to provide me the answer immediately. Okay. So anyone who got the answer, Krishna, Rushikesh, I am value 1. Okay, okay. Let us see. F of f(x). F(x) means f of fx. Composition of f with itself. Okay. So equal to, now this is fx equal to, so f of f equal to will be what according to this rule? Fx minus 1 upon fx plus 1. Okay, if fx is equal to this, then f of marker will be marker minus 1 upon marker plus 1. So f of fx will be fx minus 1 upon fx plus 1 equal to, now putting this fx here, fx equal to here, we get x minus 1 upon x plus 1 minus 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 1 or plus 1. Okay, so now equal to x minus 1 minus x minus 1 upon x minus 1 or plus 1 equal to x and x cancelled, minus 2 upon 2x, so equal to minus 1 upon x. And what is this curve? Y equal to minus 1 upon x represent what curve? It is not a straight line, it is not a parabola, it is a hyperbola. Y equal to minus 1 upon x. If you remember the graph of y equal to 1 upon x, this is the graph of y equal to 1 upon x. And that is a rectangular hyperbola. Okay. So if you take minus sign, you have to take the mirror image in the x-axis. Okay. So this will be the curve. Here this side and here this side. That will be the curve. So it is hyperbola. C is the right answer. So composition is important. They may ask you questions from composition. Very simple question will be there. Okay. Now next is question number 14. So what is the right answer here? Fx equal to sine, and then we have greatest integer x, this function. So we have to tell at x equal to 0 whether it is continuous or differentiable or both or none. Just think about this, provide answer in the chat box. Someone is asking, so you can join by visiting the website yourpedia.in. Okay, YourPedia Education. There you will find details about the module. Praveen Sagar. Okay. Okay, so let us see. First of all, we know that if a function is continuous, okay, then it may be differentiable or not. It may or may not be differentiable. Okay, continuity is a necessary but not sufficient condition for differentiability. Remember this important point. Okay, if a function is differentiable, definitely it will be continuous at some point. Okay, and if it is not differentiable, it may or may not be continuous. So continuity is must for differentiability, right? So first we will check the continuity of this. Now how we can check the continuity? If we calculate f0, okay, we know that a function fx is said to be continuous at a point x equal to a if limit x tends to a, fx, okay, is equal to fa. This is the definition of continuity. Okay, function fx is said to be continuous at a point x equal to a if its limit is equal to value of the function at that point and equal to a finite real number. A real number. Fa must be a real number. This is the requirement for continuity. Now at 0, what is the value of this function? If we compute f0 equal to sine greatest integer 0 or equal to sine 0, greatest integer value, we remember that this is the greatest integer function. Okay, it is 0, at 0 it is 0 and up to Up to 1, it remains 0. Okay, up to 1, it is 0. Now at 1, it become, when x is equal to 1, this greatest integer function become 1. Okay, and then it remain 1 up to 2. So please revise these graphs. This is the graph of greatest integer function. Okay, so we can see that at x equal to 0, it is 0. Okay, at x equal to 0, it is 0. So sine 0 is equal to 0. This is the value of the function. Now for this limit to exist, we have to check, whenever we have a greatest integer or modulus function involved, we always must check this continuity and differentiability using the LHL RHL concept. Okay, so here, since there is this greatest integer function, so we must try LHL RHL concept. So for this limit to exist, left hand limit at 0 as well as right hand limit at 0 must be equal. So let us compute. So I am computing here RHL, okay, right hand limit. So that is limit h tends to 0, f0 plus h. f0 plus h is h. H is a small positive number. H is what? Very small positive number. Okay. So equal to limit h tends to 0. Now this sign or greatest integer h, this one. Now from this graph we can see that if h is a very small positive number, the value of greatest integer value of h will be 0, because from 0 to 1, if input is from 0 to 1, value of this function remains 0. So for h is equal to 0.001 suppose. So greatest integer value will be 0 and sine 0 is 0. So this is equal to 0. So right hand limit is coming to be 0. But now we have to check left hand limit. So LHL, what is LHL? Left hand limit. So limit h tends to 0, fa minus h, matlab f0 minus h is the point at which we are checking the limit. So we are checking the limit at 0. So f0 minus h equal to limit h tends to 0. Now in this function we will put 0 minus h in the place of x. So it is sine greatest integer minus h. Okay. Now from this graph you can see that if input is in the greatest integer, input is negative. Okay, it is minus 0.1 something. So output is minus 1. It is not 0 now, it is minus 1. So this output will be minus 1. So it is sine minus 1 equal to sine of minus 1. And that is not equal to 0. So LHL, RHL are not equal to 0. So this limit does not exist. So this function is not continuous. And if it is not continuous, it cannot be differentiable also. So what is the right answer? It is neither continuous nor differentiable at x equal to 0. So D is the right answer to this question. Okay, remember this important point. So you must have the basic knowledge of LHL, RHL and continuity differentiability concepts. Okay. Now come to next question number 15. So value of the determinant you have to compute. All those students who attended class on this determinant, 4x4 determinant on panel, they all must be able to solve this. Okay, you may get question on 4x4 determinant, right? Evaluation of 4x4 determinant. So what is the answer? Just try to compute it, anyone? Four by four determinant. What you can do here, use the properties of determinant. In case of 4x4, you should try to use the properties of determinant. Okay, so what is the property? You know, we can take a common from a single row of a determinant or single column of a determinant. So here we can take 2 as a common from this determinant. Okay, so I'm writing it here. I am taking 2 common from the first row. So it is now 1, 2, 0, minus 1. Okay, if we get a 1 here in this any of this place, that problem become easier. Okay, so we have made 1 here, right? Now 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 3, minus 4, 1, 1, minus 4, 1, 1, 2. Now we know that if a row is changed, if in a determinant a row is changed by adding a multiple of any other non-changing row into it, then value of the determinant remain the same. This is important property which we must apply, right? So here if we try to make 0 here, here and here with respect to this 1, okay, with the help of this 1, all these can be made 0, and then we can expand it along the first column, and then we will get a single 3 by 3 determinant which can be evaluated directly by expansion also. Okay, so what you have to do now in this determinant, just R2, change R2 using R2 minus 2R1. Okay, then R3 as R3 minus 3R1, and then R4 you have to make 0 here with the help of this, so R4 as R4 plus 4R1. Using this you will get 0, 0, 0, expand along the first column, and then you will get a 3 by 3 determinant directly, this one. Evaluate that. Okay, Krishna. So did you get these properties, these operations, Krishna? Just confirm it in the chat box. Did you get idea how to solve this problem now? Okay, okay. So all of you must be able to solve at your home now. Okay, very simple now. And this property is useful in solving such questions. So answer is I think minus 72 is the answer. You can check it. Anyone? Now let us see next question. So solve it later also. You can solve it later. But element 1 is there in the column 1. How to eliminate it? Okay, Krishna. After applying this operation, what you will get? Twice of. Okay. So now this will remain, first row will remain same, 1, 2, 0, minus 1. Now second row R2 is this minus twice of this, 2 minus 2, 0. 1 minus 4, minus 3. Minus 1 or minus 2 into 0, minus 1. 0 minus 2 into minus 1. Okay, so 2. Now R3 as R3 minus 3R1. 3 minus 3, 0. Minus 4 minus 6 minus 10. 1 minus 3 into 0, 1. And 1 minus 3 into minus 1, 4. And then minus 4 plus 4, this 0. 1 plus 4 into this, 9. Or 1 plus this, 1. Or 2 plus 4 into minus 1. So 2 minus 4 minus 2. You will get this. Now expand this determinant along the first column. Okay, पहले column के along expansion करोगे जब आप, तो plus sign लगाओगे आप यहाँ पे, you will use plus sign, and then this element 1, and then you will eliminate this and this. You will get this 3 by 3 determinant only. Okay, this one. So now you will get twice, and then plus 0 minus 0 into something 0 plus 0 into something 0 minus 0 into something 0. So need not to write those. Only one determinant will be there. So finally you have twice of this 3 by 3 determinant. So compute it separately. Okay, compute it separately and put the value here. Is it clear to everyone now? Okay. So now let us see next question number 16. The value of k so that the system of equations has a non-zero solution. Just see the system, okay, and recall the concept. I am telling you the concept here immediately. If we have a homogeneous system, okay, if we have a n by n into x n by 1 or equal to 0 n by 1, this is called homogeneous system. If all the constant terms are 0, okay, this is called homogeneous system. In this system, we have two cases actually. Only two cases are there. If determinant of A, this determinant of A is not equal to 0, this system has unique solution. That is unique trivial solution actually. Unique trivial. That is x equal to y equal to z equal to 0 solution. This is the only solution. If determinant of A is not 0, then this system has only one solution, that is the trivial solution in which all the unknowns are 0. But if determinant of A is 0, if determinant of A is coming to be 0, in that case, this system has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. Okay. So now if it is having infinitely many solutions, it means non-zero solutions will also exist. So you have to find the value of k so that this system has a non-zero solution. It means you have to make the determinant of the coefficient matrix equal to 0. Okay, so what you have to do, just remember this concept and just solve this. You have here 1 minus 3, 1. Then you have 2 minus k minus 1. Then 1, 1 minus 4. Make this determinant equal to 0. And then you will be able to solve k, value of k. And you must know how to evaluate the determinants, 3 by 3 as well as 4 by 4. Now, question number 17. So you should solve this problem later at your home, and you will get k equal to 18 upon 5. D is the right answer. Okay, you will get it. Now, question number 17. So that is from differentiation. Just see the question, and those present try to solve the question. Just read the question and try to solve it. Anyone who got the answer, please write in the chat box. Praveen, Saurabh, Krishna. Okay, Krishna is getting 0. Very good, very good. So simple differentiation based problem may also be there in exam. This is our function fx, right? And we have to write the derivative of this f dash x. So f dash x equal to, now the outermost function is square root. So first of all, we have to write the derivative of the square root. So derivative of root is 1 upon 2 root. Okay. So it is 1 upon 2 root. The argument inside root will remain same. So it will remain ln sine x square. Okay. Multiplied by, now after differentiating root, now we have ln. Inside we have ln function. Okay. So derivative of ln is 1 upon something, 1 upon argument. So it is 1 upon sine x square. Okay. Derivative of ln is 1 upon argument. So 1 upon sine x square into. Now inside we have sine. So derivative of sine is cos. So cos x square. And then we have x square whose derivative is 2x. Now this 2 and 2 are cancelled. And now we can see that this derivative is in the form of gx upon root ln hx. So ln, so this is hx actually here, 1 upon, okay, root ln hx. So the remaining function, this one is what? This is gx actually. Okay, so we get gx equal to x cos x square divided by sine x square. Now, if we put x equal to root pi upon 2 in this function, so g root pi upon 2 equal to root pi upon 2 into cos pi upon 2 upon sine pi upon 2. Sine pi upon 2 is 1 and this is 0. So equal to 0 upon 1, 0. So 0 is the right answer. D is the right answer. Now come to next question number 18. So you must remember all the formulas of differentiation. You may get question from differentiation in exam, right? Now this is from, read the question. This is from permutation and combination. Dictionary based problem. Okay, you must be able to solve dictionary based problem in the topic permutation and combination. You may get a question from this. Different words are formed by permuting the letters of the word balloon among themselves. Then you have to find the rank of the word balloon. Okay. Okay, Krishna is guessing option A. Very good. Any other student who is guessing answer? कौन है भाई तुक्के लगाने वाला? No idea about concept. So let me explain you this problem now. In this problem, what we do, first of all, arrange the letters in alphabetical order. Okay, English alphabetical system में letters जो arrange होते हैं उसके order में arrange करो. So we know that first letter is A. First of all, we have A. Then we have B. Then we have L, N, then O. This is the first step. Arrange the letters present in the word in alphabetical order. Okay. Now, when we will create a dictionary, the words at the topmost will start from which letter? Tell me. If you are putting the words in the dictionary order, then on the top side, letters will be from which word? They will start from which word? A. So, if you start writing all the words starting from A, dot. Suppose you have written all of them you have written here, and those will be at the top. Obviously, those will be at the top. Will you find balloon in these words? No, you will not find balloon in these words. So it means you have to form all these words. आपको सारे के सारे बनाने हैं, सबकी काउंटिंग करनी है कि कितने बनेंगे A से. How many words will be there which will start from A? So this we can found that if we start these with A, okay, if we fix A, this A is fixed because these all are starting with A. So obviously we will put this A. Now we have 5 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of which 2 are identical. So we have to arrange these 5 letters among themselves to make them here. Okay. And how many words can be formed? So 5 factorial, total 5 letters are there to be permuted. A is fixed in the first position. All are starting from A. So that will not rotate actually. A is fixed. So 5 letters we have. So 5 factorial upon 2 are identical. So 2 factorial. 5 factorial is 120 upon 2. So 60. So total 60 words will be there, which will start from A, and we will not found B balloon here in these words. Clear? Now we have to move forward. After writing all these letters, 60 letters, we have to go down. Now tell me, on the top of this block, words must start from which letter? Tell me. After writing all the words starting from A, now words should start from which letter? Tell me. Now B, we have B here. Okay. A is over. Now we have to put B in the top, first position. So interestingly, whenever we will form all the letters, all the words starting from B, balloon will be one of them. Okay, so it means, well, suppose this entire block is of B. Okay, these all are letters starting from B. Okay, so our balloon will be present in this block somewhere. So we need not to form all these words now, because maybe that B is, this balloon is present here, maybe this is present here. So we need not to count all the words starting from B. We need not to count words starting from any other letter now. Okay, so now what we have to do, this B is fixed. Okay, we are fixing B here, so this will not be used further. Okay, because बैलून से ही स्टार्ट होना है हमारा वर्ड, और वो तो स्टार्टिंग में रहेगा बैलून यहाँ पे इस ब्लॉक के अंदर, ये फिक्स कर दिया, आगे कहीं घूमेगा नहीं अभी. ओके, नाउ टेल मी इन दिस ब्लॉक जो वर्ड्स ऊपर आएंगे, ऑल दीज आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम बी. द वर्ड्स विच विल कम अबव साइड, दे विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम विच लेटर, they will start from A. So now first of all we will write all the letters starting from B, A, and our balloon will also be present in those letters. So now we need not to go downward, we have to only form the word starting from B, A. So now A is also fixed, B, A. Okay, this is fixed, it will not rotate. Now according to this order, on the top, okay, we can see all these are starting from B, A, B, A, B, A. So on the top, which one? L. We have L. So words will be from L. And this balloon is also having L here. So let us fix this also. It will not rotate now. So all these will be starting from B, A, L. Okay, now we have N. So first we will write N. Okay, but balloon is not this word. So N and O, O. So one word, this will be this. B, L, N, O. Now below this, we will have B, A, L. Now after completing letters starting from N, we will write O here. Okay, next is O. So now after writing O here, we have first, suppose this O is fixed here, we have first N. So N, O. And then next one is B, A, L, O, O, N. So 61, 62, 63. So C will be the right answer. In this method, we have to proceed. Very good. Now, let us move to question number 19. So, dictionary based problem is important. You can get this in exam. Now, this problem, so this is simple problem and all must be able to solve this, and such simple problem may also be present in exam. Last time they have converted angle from degree into radian, radian into degree, simple problems. So, all of you tell me the answer of this. Sine 330 degree is equal to what? What is the value of sine 330 degree? Okay, B option. Very good. Simple problem, and such problem you may find. Okay. So sine 330 degree means 360 minus 30. So 360 minus 30 is in the fourth quadrant where sine is negative. So equal to minus sine 30 degree. Minus 1 upon 2 is the right answer. Very good. Now, next last question of this class, 20th question. Angle between two lines. That is important. Angle between two lines. And remember, this is very, very important. Very, very, very important for your exam. Okay. Angle between two lines. So if any one of you know this concept, just provide me the answer in the chat box. Try to solve it. Angle between two lines. So what is the concept? Remember one important point. If you solve such problems, the first thing you have to do, that make the coefficient of x, y, z 1 in each term. Okay, first thing is make coefficient of x, y, z 1. Okay, so here it is minus 1. So you can write it as x minus 1 upon minus 2. Then it will become 1 equal to y upon 3 equal to, divide numerator and denominator by 2. So z minus 1 upon 2 upon 2. Okay, this is line 1, L1. Now second line is L2, that is x plus 3 upon minus 1. Okay, equal to y upon 2 equal to z minus 11 upon 5. Now, if you know the representation of a line x minus x1 upon a equal to y minus y1 upon b equal to z minus z1 upon c. So, this line is parallel to the vector minus 2i cap plus 3j cap or plus 2k cap. Okay, these are the direction ratios of the line. Okay, so this line is parallel to vector minus 2i plus 3j plus 2k, and this line is parallel to the vector minus I plus 2j or plus 5k. So angle between two lines will be same as angle between these two vectors. Okay, so you have to find angle between these two vectors. And what is that? Cos theta equal to, okay, if theta is the angle between these two vectors, then cos theta is equal to their dot product, minus 2 into minus 1, so 2, plus 3 into 2, 6, or plus 2 into 5, 10, divided by magnitude of this, that is 4 plus 9 plus 4, or into magnitude of this, that is 1 plus 4 or plus 25. So equal to 18 divided by root 500 something. Okay, so check it. What is this? 17 और यहाँ पे कितना 30. So 510. So 18 upon root 510. So theta is cos inverse 18 upon root 510. So C is the right answer. Okay, so these were our 20 questions, and I hope that you enjoyed these questions. All are relevant for exam. Okay, all the topics discussed you have to prepare, and maybe I will conduct some more classes of this type of questions so that you get a good practice. Right, now I am ending this class. Krishna Prasad, are you our regular student? Krishna. Speed is reduced because I completed maths before 2 weeks. Now I am preparing physics, so I'm no. You devote equal times to both the subjects, okay, and just revise all the concepts again and again. You will forget. Okay. So you revise again and again all the things, and keep solving basic problems. Questions will not be very tough. Only thing is you have to remember all the things at the time of exam. Okay. So best is, if you have made notes, then revise those notes again and again. And NCRT problems you can solve. All the questions of NCRT for practice you can solve. That will help you. Okay. So now I am ending this meeting. I wish you all the best. Good night, all of you.